Yo, what is good? Welcome back to the channel. So, I have a sleep right, uh, no strip. So, it's a little something new. If it distracts you, let me know in the comments. All right, so very important topic. Let me get the lighting. This is cool. Very important topic I need to talk to you guys about. And I just literally came to the realization today on how serious this is, how urgent I have to get this message out. Because the more people, more men hear this, the better. So I want to say late last year, 2025, going into 2026, I made the decision to stop cold approaching women. And that is because I found nothing, especially in today's, modern society. What's the pros of cold approaching, right? What you get an Instagram, what you may get a number, right? But it's just so foreign, especially with the newer generation. It's like social media just destroyed all of that, and people are just isolation is real. When COVID hit, I think that was the real shift, and what we're seeing in today's world. So, but that's just in the Western world, right? Even when I notice going overseas, the dynamic for men is always some sort of provision, some sort of you're providing. And I mean, that's how it's been for years. But even the women overseas are being westernized, right? Unless you go to the newer or the rural areas. But the thing is it's a lot of work, right? I think that's my problem. I don't want to do the work. But the thing is, you're still, no. Here's the thing, because when you go to the rural areas and then you see the tribes and you have to proposition to the family, like, hey, I want your daughter for marriage, or I'll give you some cows, right? I'll give you some, and it's always monetary, extract, what's the word? They're always extracting resources from you as a man. And in today's society, of course, we have our urges, but we also have self-control. We also have preferences. We also have standards. I brought this up in multiple videos. Why are we wifing thoughts? It doesn't make sense. If she has a high body count, first, I don't get why people are taking women with kids serious. And trust me, I've been there. But before that, like, even if they have a high body count, why are you committing to that? Because she doesn't have kids? So yeah, purity is very important. That's why they always say, oh, the past doesn't matter. Oh, I'm a new woman. And the truth is, like, you're just avoiding accountability. You're just avoiding, what's the word? Responsibility of your past actions. So, yeah, I feel like as a man, and especially if you're still on the come up, or even if you're retired, it's just like there's no benefit to cold approaching at all. Now, I'm not saying this is different for you virgins. for you squeegees, right? For all of you guys that just don't have game, don't have a physique, don't have money coming in. Like, of course, you still got to get those in order. But don't think, just because you can do those things, don't think that you'll develop game automatically. No, you better go and take care of that. All right. But once you get to a certain point, like me, I don't even know what's my body count, right? I can't even give you a number. I think I lost count at 50 for reference. And that was in 2021, 2020. Yeah, it's 2026 now. And I haven't slowed down not one bit. Well, actually, I have. I have. But for the grand scheme of things, I'm still pretty active. But this is where the cold approaching thing comes in. I want to say good 95% of my interactions. Let me see. Has there been any interactions where I wasn't? Yeah, there's been a couple. But there's still some sort of resources being extract is what I'm trying to tell you guys. It's even though I may have not been, I've been approached myself that good 5%. It's still like I'm still trying to be this gentleman. This, all right, well, since you approached me, I'm going to give you the best life. Like, of course, I'm not trying to be cheap, but it's like, I'm telling you, like, there's something deeper that us men are experiencing. I saw this comment on Kiora. I don't even know how to say it. And I screenshotted it. I might actually throw it in a thumbnail. But there's a dude, he's like, there's a yin and yang. What else did he say? He's like, I bet if you gave up porn and you gave up dating apps, you'll ask the first girl that you see for her phone number. It's men like that piss me off, because it's like you have zero self-control. And I just want to make a point, because I'm already I don't want to share too much right now, but I'm at the point where I'm just like, okay, you know what? Consider this a challenge. Like now, instead of subconsciously being like, oh, I'm not cold approaching, I don't need to deal with women. Like that's the back of my mind. Now it's in my foresight. It's like now I know I'm not going to be dealing with women. I'm not, for anyone thinking this the whole time, no, I'm not dealing with men either. This is purely just asexual, which goes back to my first video on this channel. Go check it out. But if you listen to my tone, I'm like, I think like I'm very uncertain now. I'm certain. I'm like, okay, like this has to be the lifestyle, especially one that gets me to where I need to be. This is it. So yeah, this is really the starting point of where my life's gonna go. And here's my predictions. See, I'm already sharing my predictions. All right, so here's my predictions, and we're gonna wrap this up. One, I'm gonna see truly what, female nature is. I'm gonna experience it in solitude. And then, I'll just have like the perfect life. Like literally just do whatever I need to do whatever I want, buy whatever I want. Or two, I will see who is up for the challenge and whether they're able to get through to me or not. That's the only two options. So yeah, that was it. Share your comments. Let me know if you're gonna still cold approach after all this. And yeah, peace.